here. I'm going to walk on out here to my forest. I just turned the water on for that. I just finished watering the rest along here, Oklahoma redbuds, and I don't remember what that is. That's another redbud kind, and another one of the pampas grass that made it, and more green, uh, blue green grass, bluegrass, more more bluegrass that's green. Yeah, solid stem bamboo. Hey, let's go this way. I don't know what's living down in there. There, maybe a tarantula. I found one under some rocks here. That second one I've seen since I've been here. I saw one crawling across the road not long after I moved in. Yeah, back in April 12th will be 3 years I've been here. Holy fucking shit. Rocks I've collected here. Look at this old like croquet ball I found out in the forest. Do a little watering out here before the sun goes down. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Looks like it might end right here. Yeah. There it is. That's one leaky thing, man. But with the snow, oh boy. Change in temperature and stuff, it kind of messed the gaskets or whatever up. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to look at the sky for a moment here. Hi! Good. I'm going to do about this. Huh. That's a little better. Yeah, this nozzle thing is really, really cool. Thing here, turn this back around. Here. Yeah, my wet fingers it worked. Yeah, but with all the snow we had there, let's get my sleeve wet. There, cold. I think it messed up the gaskets and stuff there. Get some water to the bamboo I just moved back here. This is, what is this? What kind is this? Okay, yeah, this is some blue bamboo. Blue bamboo. The canes, at some point, they're after a few years old or something, are blue. I think they have kind of a white powder on them too. And then this is some black bamboo. I just moved back here. I've got 3 more I'm going to be moving back here that I might have right in this area. Like 1 more, 2 more, and a third one over there. There, and there's my Buick with the $17,000 spray paint job I did on it. Yeah. And there's what's left of the log. It was laying over there about 4 foot away from the Buick there, and it's about 15 foot longer there, and I've cut it up, and some of it's probably part of the fence over there now and stuff. More giant gray bamboo there, and red margin bamboo, both of them. One is, red margin is 60 foot tall by 3-inch canes, and then the giant gray is 65 foot and 4-inch canes. And there's like 5 more giant grays down in here. There. Let's see, I can go this way. There. Oh. My left arm is doing better. Here, doing reverse curls. There, there with the muscle, that top forearm muscle connects to the elbow. Here's going, hey man, I'm hurting. Yeah, for 2 or 3 days it hurt just while I was walking around. There, you can be real careful, and and you set the weights down, and everything's cool, and a few hours later, found out you did a little more than they were ready for. But now they're getting filled up so they can handle that. Yeah, it's a challenge not training for a while. Yesterday I started some training again, started out picking up my 3-pound clubs. I've gone down from 25, I worked up to 25-pound dumbbells, and hurt myself, and started using the 15-pounders some, and then the 25s, and then just the 15-pounders. And I like high rep supersets. I'll put arms and shoulders and lats together. And the shoulders are side, front, and rear shoulders there, and bench. I just chest. I just go from one to the other. 10, 12, 15 reps of hammer curls, and then right to triceps and do the same thing, and then like the side delts, front delts, rear delts, lats, forearms just extended and curling them up like this. No more reverse curls until that's all fucking better there. But I want to get a little bigger than I am now. I've gone from 222 pounds there, which is really rare because I've always been fit in nutrition, but chronic fatigue syndrome and rheumatoid arthritis. And yeah, it's a curveball, man. And so anyway, I found myself at 222 pounds there. And I found Greg Doucette on YouTube, Guided Anabolic Cookbook. There, made it real simple, just watching calories and right amount of protein and riding my exercise bike there and stuff. Got down to 163, I don't know, in about a year and a half. Year. I didn't really write it down. There, I was so happy with the progress. There, and now I've built muscle mass back up to, I'm around 180 now. I'm real fucking happy with where I'm at. I've gotten back to doing more cardio too, plus I got the stair stepper there that goes by body weight and stuff. It actually burns calories faster than the bike. Not as easily, but faster. I'm working up to it like longboard skateboarding in front of the hill, and I'll start about an eighth or a quarter of the way up there, after I've walked the whole thing, getting rocks and whatever the fuck off the road there, so I don't do Superman there. But once I get it cleared off, then I started about a quarter of the way up there, whatever looks comfortable. I see a squirrel over there? Maybe, maybe not. And see how that rolls, and then go a little further up the hill, and keep doing that till I up to the top there and stuff. And by then I know I've got, I've been able to maybe spot a few more things to kick off the road or whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna get a little larger here as time goes by here. Their main focus is don't fucking hurt myself, because I love doing all of this out here. And there's the beginning of my tree house there, and I can't use my left fucking arm there. How am I to build my fucking tree house here? So it's been real tough to just back off there. I love training there, but yeah, I really like what that overlander guy said. They're calling up these insane trails and over rocks and boulders and these off camber, with drops a few hundred to a few thousand foot to the right. And this is sometimes it's go slow so you can go fast there. So my my goal is to get a little bigger there, because it makes it easier. I'm stronger and healthier and more durable for doing every fucking thing I want to do out here, and I'm doing and stuff. So a big part of it is for me to uh, have more strength and energy and balance and control of my body and stuff for doing everything I want to do out here. So it's real important to me what the fuel I put in me. I want it to be efficient there for the training I'm doing and stuff. And yet I'm not training for a show. I like how Sam Sulik there on YouTube. He's only 23, and in fact, I think he already got an IFBB Pro award. And any day now he's showing again. He's going through his how he dials back on calories and everything to get down to 4 or 5% body fat right now there. And there, you're being a lot more specific there. But he even simplifies that. But just for the everyday fitness person that's not doing triathlons or something, or someone like me there. I want an efficient use of my energy here by the fuel I put in, by the training that I've learned through Greg Doucette and Sam Sulik and a few others online here. There, I dig fitness and see like up here I've got golden bamboo and nuda bamboo, and both of them have edible shoots on there. And yeah, look it up. The nutrition value on the bamboo shoots is just, I'm into nutrition. I'm going, holy fucking shit. I am fucking thrilled to be growing bamboo. I think I got at least 3 different kinds of bamboo now that have edible shoots. I think they told me at Big Creek Nursery that the hedge clumping bamboo I got has edible shoots, so that would make 4, so I'm double checking on that. I was surprised at how many different kinds of bamboo will grow here in Oklahoma. I had no idea bamboo would fucking grow in Oklahoma. But yeah, I must have at least 12 different kinds of bamboo now. There's temple bamboo right back there. Yeah, I got all this pretty good. I'll come back for the ones along there. And that new hedge bamboo. Let's go get that. Since we're over on this side. Hey, man. Ooh, you like that, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I'll show you off a little more. Yeah, it's shiny. Yeah. Hey, what if I bring that ceramic wax spray back here? Yeah, and give you so it's water. Yeah, it just repels water. Maybe, baby. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be right here to find out. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I have my own fucking forest. Oh my van life, and all my time in India and fucking in van life and living out in the forest along rivers and hot springs and the beaches and now to have my own fucking forest now. Yeah, and see the water falls down there and when it rains and the stream comes right on down here, right on down there. I'm going to be playing with more ponds. There, got a big one down there already. There. And I got a 60s model Dodge Dart over there. Yeah. Yeah, and the deal, I said, just and leave everything on the property that's there than one of these two cars. Yeah, I was having, I was imagining making a nice beach cruiser out of that. Yeah, put a Coyote engine in there with the 10-speed automatic. Yeah, a couple cool racing seats. There, fucking hey man, fucking hey, get some glass for it, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nope, I'm gonna leave that one there. If I want to go down that road, I looked around and I found 3 or 4 that are running around here. I think they're $800 to $2,000. So I could just go fucking get one of them and start that project if I want to. But the next vehicle will be a pickup truck, a Ford F-150. I'm looking at the STX there, but it could be about a year out. It depends. They're 6 months to a year. And eventually, like about a 14 or 16 foot, maybe about a 16-foot toy trailer that it's a do the plumbing and the solar and stuff, and I'll set in a composting toilet in there and the lights, and then I'll make up the kitchen thing and get a refrigerator, and just because I want to have maximum room for I want to collect some rocks and driftwoods from places, and maybe I'll get some kind of a side-by-side there, because instead of building my truck all up to get to the top of some of those mountains in Colorado or Idaho, maybe get a side-by-side there that's more just for me. Then I could have a tent, and a cooler with me too, so I could fucking hang at some really fucking bitchin' places and get some really fucking bitchin' videos too. You fucking bet. You fucking bet, man. I'm all over that shit. There. Yeah, and keeping my 5.0. I mean, I wanted that so bad, I damn near traded my 5.0 in that I dreamed about since I sold my other 5.0 here. So keeping that for fucking sure, man. And I've done, there's not much more. I bought it fixed that really, it had a lot done to it already. And then I did the front and rear torsion traction bars and the strut bar thing there, and there's some other kind of traction fucking bar things in the back too. And all four corners have fully adjustable coil shock thingy bobs. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah, and the yeah, and what is that? Yeah, double Corsica air intake and H pipe and quads and oh fuck. Yeah, you've seen it in other videos there. I did the suspension on it there in the D-style racing. Yeah, so in the carbon. So yeah, next would be I'm gonna get a fire extinguisher to put on the harness bar there, and I'm gonna see about a wider rear view mirror there. I had in a couple of 3 vehicles that I had these mirrors from AutoZone. They were like 3 foot wide, and I could fucking see everything in back of me there. So I'm looking for another one of those there, and then hey, maybe more on this one. And what else is? Oh yeah, like that across the top of the windshield. I think I just want to get one of those tinted things that say Mustang on it. It could say American Muscle, where I got a lot of parts and stuff, but I think I just want Mustang on there. Okay, let's go back this way. Yeah, and then I use these branches and stuff. You can barely see it. You can see it all across the front, but there'll be more of that across the back here. They're teaching people how to respect staying off of my property. There. Oh boy. Looking forward to April, May, and June is when the bamboo sprouts each year. So I'm looking forward to seeing. These are both clumping bamboo, long bamboo. They get about 18 to 20 foot tall and 1-inch canes there. Bamboo does lose its leaves some. These are the one on the right was having trouble when I put it in here. It's doing a little better, and this one, both of them were doing good until there was an abnormal amount of snow and cold for a week and a half, even getting down into single digits. But it's very hardy, so it'll. Now that I know more about it, it's not so tear-jerking to see them get like this here. And you can see they're so green down there, and they're all going to town underneath. And in the spring, they'll be popping up there. Yeah, and I'll be going, I'm so fucking happy for you. Okay, I'm gonna let you run right there for a little bit while I hold this hose on down here. Yeah, it's really cool. There's this nursery I've gotten a bunch of trees and plants and everything from down in Stillwater, Big Creek Big Creek Nursery, great people there. And anyway, last time I was there picking up the rest of the hedge clumping bamboo that they had, got a great deal on it there. He came up and talked to me and said, hey, you know, because we talk a lot. Stephanie said, and they know I'm growing bamboo up here. And they said, you know, we know it takes some time here, but maybe once it gets going here, maybe we can work something out where we buy bamboo from you. Go fucking chest bump on that. So we'll see what happens here, because I'd like to pot some up for myself. I like to do garage sales once a month or something, or doing that, yeah, whatever. This is some rufa bamboo, red bamboo. It's another clumping bamboo here. And wolong bamboo. Again, there's another wolong bamboo out there, another wolong bamboo out there, another wolong bamboo, another rufa bamboo, another wolong bamboo, another hedge clumping bamboo. All these here are all clumping bamboo. And these are rocks. I don't know if you knew about them. Yeah, I just pointed that out. And that's wood. Yeah. Look at, see, I've been having fun making this fence across here. It's all for free. Yeah, it's all from fallen wood here and wood I've made fall. Yeah, some of the times I'm putting wood in the air, and other times I'm putting wood on the ground, clearing it out more so get more sunshine in here for the bamboo. Yeah, you guys, it says we got rain coming in a few days there. You got water to the front yard, the whole front yard and the whole backyard. Yesterday, I just finished up the backyard a little before I started here. Oh boy. It feels so good to own my own home, my own land again. It was over 20 years. So it's really fucking nice. It's still sinking in there. I just got a thing in the mail today saying my house has already gone up $10,000 in value. I think if they saw it, that's just the one property. That's just the one right here. There. That's not counting that one or all four of these. And it all go as one package there, if I ever sold it. I think if from my investments and stuff, and other things, if I did get a substantial amount of money, what I have felt out is that I would keep this and I'd have a second home. Where would that be, RAMMM RAMMM? Several different places. Yeah, I'm waiting to buy my own personal flying saucer there. Yeah. and this would be one of my home bases right here, there. But no, maybe Idaho there, like an hour for starts. I'd be doing some exploring, but I know some hot springs along a river about an hour above Boise there, and I've driven around that area. So maybe somewhere around there where I have some land too there, and then I could spend whatever amount of time there as I want, and go back and forth, whatever kind of pattern I want that's ever changing there or whatever, because I'm the one that's the boss of my energy and decides how I play with my energy. I'm like that. There, my energy, I decide how I play with it. Yeah, rum 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 rum. To get to know what's real about you and what's not fucking real. You'll be thrilled. Yeah. Oh boy, that's gonna be so fucking fun to continue with my treehouse here. I'm gonna like bring the deck out like over to this tree and then back in there, and I think I'll have a wide, 4 or 5 foot wide step area up to the deck there, and walk in this way, and then the room would just go out to like here, and then the front part would be deck and railing, and then it'd go about 20 foot that way on the other side, and it'd be a couple cool angles, and that would be a covered deck there with steps down to where the edible bamboo is, and then this would be a room in here that I'd have finished off inside in some cool way with insulation, and there'll be a metal roof on it, slanted back like that. I'm going to do some kind of rain collection thing and get some kind of things to collect the water in and stuff for watering back here or whatever, man. So, and there'll be a composting toilet in there, and I'm going to have, a solar generator thing for my camping, and so when I'm not camping, I can just bring it out here, there, and be drawing out here, and listening to Joe Bazama. So there, I got a big, like 3.5 foot tall, take where you want, big JBL Sony speaker thing. I have that out there. This is like an amphitheater here. See, I could have seating all around here. We could have Joe Basamati playing on live right here, or Santana there. Yeah. Jefferson Airplane. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fucking A, man. We're going to have fun and play. Okay, I'm going to... Ooh, got me in the face. I'm going to turn this down and drag more hose up here so I can get water to the that golden bamboo and the nuda bamboo that has edible shoots. See, here's the other pond started. Yeah, and there's incense bamboo over there, and it's got edible bamboo shoots. Let's see. I guess this is a good place to grab it. Okay, looks like I got all of that. Okay, like that. Oh boy. these tall stumps that are still up there, I'm going to be cutting them down low. You can see them sticking up back in there. I got most of them over here. There's a few more, cutting them down. There, got all these branches down. I got a fence, stick fence going all the way up to somewhere in there. So they'll be used to like thicken that up some more and bring it on up some more there. And with these logs from the trees I took down, there's two about 12 foot apart. I think I'm going to make some kind of a deck and covered area right there too, kind of a bridge deck cover thing, maybe kind of like an old bridge, but not an old bridge. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. I'm glad we're out of the nights where it's getting down to freezing and below, where it's necessary to keep the water running in the sinks and bathtub there. Keep that running so the pipes don't freeze and break. I'm glad we're moving out of that season. At some point, I'll be getting some PEX put in, and I won't have to have that to watch. Wow, got that kink out. Good to be a fucking pro with a hose. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, you got me wet in the face again. Yeah, man. Oh boy, this is not easy with one hand. Ooh, my legs are wet now. New to bamboo with edible shoots. Hey, you're getting on the camera, damn it. Ooh. Okay, I'll let you get the ground wet. It looks like I peed. What we got here? Not a lot, but enough. Look, it was just all almost all trees and shit that brought the ground. This is such an incredible transformation here. Some kids were in here the other day. I called the cops, and back here is on the phone with the cops. It scared the shit out of them. They got that but they were like, oh fuck, somebody told us this was a park. We're so sorry. We'll leave right away. So they're really cool, and they said, yeah, really, the place is really cool. They really love it, enjoyed it. There, so that was nice. I thank them for their respect, and I was very happy they enjoy it. Oh, I came up, instead of over there, I came up through there or there. That's why I had more hose the last time. I think I'm going to go to another setting on this, so we'll shoot out there further. There we go. Now I can reach that one out there. Yeah, there's over that way, or in there, it's like you can see the wall right in there. And down there, it's like a big pond area. There used to be a house there, but the water pours down right through there. You can see a little archway I made, and down here I made another little dam in there. So I fell some trees and got to be getting those cut up and out of there and stuff. But yeah, and getting these branches up there, creating the fence. You watch people, they drive by and they slow down and go by real slow to look at it here, because you see what it's like back in there, way back in there. You see what the property is like over there past where my fence is. Yeah, just socked in, nothing. Yeah, indigenous people here that care so much about their land, and there's that they don't take care of it at all and just throw their trash out on it. Yeah, and constantly see they throw their shit out as they drive by. They've been doing it for decades, and so I started throwing it back up there so they can look at it. Yeah, so thinking about talking to City Hall and say, hey, can you put a sign up here that says, $500 in cameras, and $500 for littering, half goes to them and half goes to me. Yeah. Or I could get lasers with, movement detectors, and they see somebody throwing trash out of their car there, they can laser the motor or something. Probably, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, in my cartoon world. Oh, boy. Yeah, yeah, real happy I got this. It's in the hands of Indians or Indian, and they passed, and it went to somebody white, and they immediately sold it to me. Oh yeah, did I just say that the Indians here hate white people? It's been made abundantly clear. Yeah, I've had people that hate me before that ended up loving me. We'll see what happens. Yeah, one like Indian chief dude that leads the drum things they got going on around here comes down here in his truck with a trailer and 4 or 5 kids in it and somebody else in there, and he pulls up, and I'm out playing in my yard there, and he pulls up and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm looking at him, "Hey, what are you doing?" Same thing those fucks up there did. "Hey, what are you doing? That's our property." I guess nobody told you I bought it half a year ago. They didn't believe me. Oh boy, they were so pissed that I owned it. Yeah, but he ended up talking with me like 20 minutes and talking about hemp. He says, "Yeah, we had somebody," and then the Indian tried to talk to us about growing hemp. Yeah, and bamboo, yeah, fuck, I love bamboo. So he loving me by the time he left. Hey, I'm here to play and have fun, If that's not your style, hey, just fucking go somewhere else. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy about Trump's little talk there at the State of the Union. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, the bad guys have lost there. They admitted it at Davos there about 2 weeks ago, too. Said, yep, the New World Order is fucking falling apart, dead. Yeah, dead. They're getting together trying to figure out another way to, fuck us 300 million different ways. There, but hey, how can you do that if you don't have any money? Yeah, Trump's fucking that all up for him. Yeah, Venezuela and other things. Yeah, imperialists there, Britain. Yeah, they're controlling the world. They think you're cattle. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, really. Oh boy, yeah, follow Promethean on YouTube there. On X, you can follow the dude that's on there. You'll see his name. But on X, I would also follow Mike Benz. And they've been on Mike Benz's show to talk about someone that really dives into exploring about things and knows how to dig to the internet and all that shit. That guy is a master. Kind of like Natalie Woods, but maybe on a few steroids. He is incredible. The research, the digging he has done to expose the bad guys. I'm gonna get a little bit more hose here. Yeah, guy was gonna pick up a bunch of these here. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day cutting all these ones up. So I'd be here in a day or two, and that's a few weeks ago there. So I've been pondering. I love the piles of them, so I can have fun with that. I think I'm gonna get a what do you call them things you grind it all up with and get some of them. There's some of this. Yeah, my incense bamboo. Look at that thing. Boy, it's just really holding well. At least I'm getting some out of it, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not getting... Look at that. Yeah, it's not getting down into the 30s. Should have seen those roots, sprouts, everything coming. That I dug this one up from in my backyard and brought it out here. And I'm going, holy fucking shit, this thing is going to town there. Okay, so I got this, and then about 8 giant bamboo and red margin bamboo right over right next to this. Again, the giant gray is the biggest I've got here. I could get mozo. I think it said mozo And that gets up to like 6 or 8 inch canes, but like 100 foot tall too. So who knows? Maybe I'll get some and just keep it like in about a 17-foot round area there, because to keep this like incense bamboo here and the mozo and the giant gray and the red margin, those are all running bamboo there. But all you got to do is once it gets to where you want it to stop, that that April, May, and June, and the sprouts start coming up, and it's past the line there. You just start knocking them. You just knock them over during those 3 months there, and it gets the idea and says, "Oh, something's going on here where we're getting knocked off," and so it heads in another direction there. So then, when it gets to that border there, you do the same thing. There, you knock it over with your feet or with a weed eater or your lawnmower there, so it's totally controllable. That's the easiest way. You can spend several $100s just on this high-tech plastic that's like 24 inches deep there, and I think you need to dig a hole like 20 inches deep, a trench, so that the plastic is still up 4 inches there to keep shit from growing over the top of it there. But so there's depending on how much you need, several $100s worth of that plastic. Then you got to dig that trench by hand or run a trencher and stuff. So that's a whole lot of work there, or you're pouring concrete, concrete and rocks. Yeah, I mean, you can, however you want to do it there, because you could do some kind of bitch and rock work around it too there. So yeah, there's 1,000 ways to play. I had an art teacher in grade school, and she taught that our class, and probably every other class she did a wonderful lesson there. And she said, pick an object, any object, and draw it 100 different ways. And the whole class is going, what the fuck does mean 100 different ways? It was 6 or 7 different ways, maybe 100 different ways. That was beautiful. I wonder where she learned that, on her own or some other cool art teacher. Maybe they do that at colleges and universities. I don't know. I went in the Navy. Yeah. Not willingly. I went in the Navy so they wouldn't put me on the front line in the Army. Because I was going to get drafted. And so I said, hey, I'm the boss of my energy. I don't want to shoot people that have been told I'm a bad guy. And I'm not a bad guy, and I don't want to shoot them because they're not bad. Either it's just Imperials and it fucks on their deportation trip and control and fuck with we the people of the planet there. And most of us on the ship, I think the captain and XO or whatever, I think they knew he is all bullshit. This is more red or rufa bamboo. Rufa bamboo, it's a clumping bamboo. It kind of grows a thing like that. And then this is Wolong, and it goes up. The rufa is like 8 to 10 foot tall. Yeah, the rufa. I don't know where the camera is pointing. And the roll-on bamboo, 18 to 20 foot tall And that's more sunset glow right there, and that's sunset glow over there, and that's more Wolong over there. Wow, it's still light out. Look at that guy. I'm gonna get those Wolong over there too. Rum, 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 rum. Woo-wee. Okay, that's good. This is actually feeding the water out better. Still getting me in the face every once in a while. You can see the fence I've got started along there a little more. Dodge start back there. Hope you guys have been having a bitchin' fucking day. These are giant gray bamboo here. So I think like these are only 16 or 18 inches tall right here. So over the summer, I think they'll probably get to like 3 or 4 foot tall. They grow pretty fast. Each year they like double in size. Yeah, something like that. More giant gray. Start to get cherry out here. See how the end of that log right there is heart-shaped? Yeah, I'm leaving it right there. I cut it so it's about 4.5, 5 foot long. I'm leaving it there as a seat there. I was thinking about cutting like a 2-inch slab off of the end of it there to use, as you have a heart like there I could use somewhere else in the house or something. There, play with it somehow. But examining it more, if I did that, then it wouldn't show up very much as a heart like it is now. I guess I'm going to leave it like that. Maybe I'll paint the end of it there or something there, or seal it and throw a bunch of glitter on it, the end of it. And then that log, it split in the fall when it fell, and so I'm going to use that like a bench somewhere. Okay, now to get down here without the hose getting all hooked up on something. Oh, sprayed in the face again. Another gold star for the hose. Red margin, red margin, red margin, and another red margin over there. More giant gray, and more giant gray. We got some more hose. Come on. It's hung up on something. A train goes through here. Right down there, and a river goes through. It's just like over the hill and there and stuff. A river. What's the name of it? I don't know. It might be the Arkansas River. I just enjoy looking at it when I go over to the little neighborhood market here. Tiny little 1,500 resident town. boy, that feels good. Get some water on them. They're doing good. They're doing good. There's a few that are struggling, but they'll be fine. I've read that once your bamboo grove gets situated, and like for a few years of the bamboo leaves falling, they stay green through the winter, as you can see, as long as they don't get too harsh of a condition. There was abnormal what we had here with that much snow and that colder weather there, but yeah, they're hardy, and they're green all year. But yeah, with the normal, the leaves drop and stuff, and after a few years, the ground is covered in the bamboo leaves there, and then weeds and grass and stuff don't come up through it. And also, you have the bamboo shoots on some of the bamboo, but you also have bamboo water that's in the canes. I don't know if it's in all of them, but perhaps at least in the larger ones, they're like the giant gray and the red margin, the mozo, perhaps. I don't know just which ones. Well, I want to find out there, but there's a bamboo water, and that's really good for you. And then there's the bamboo leaves, and they make tea out of that. I've got some there, so I'm looking forward to using the bamboo for my nutrition there, the shoots, and then finding out when I can use the leaves and how to do that. Oh, got me in the face again. Oh, I want to drag this over for that one. Oh, dang it. Oh, fucking hung up on something again. Yeah, face twice and then you hung up on something. There's my lasers. Then I'd have to buy a new hose to go on them. I know. God damn it. Oh, look at that long root thing sticking up. Yeah. Yeah, man. My body's getting tired, man. And I'm cold, James. Yeah, yeah. Don't fuck me. Hey. Oh, damn, you bit me in the face again. I'm gonna get some new nozzles. Hey, I bought 2 Porsches. I did. They're on their way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm damn cool. I had 2 Porsches. I bought 2 Porsches. Yeah, they're both about 9 inches long. Yeah, I like the Le Mans races. The one Porsche is a regular, 9, what the fuck ever, GTR, SRRR, whatever, Le Mans, and the Nuremberg racing with the big wing, and yeah. So I got one of those. One of my favorite ones is the more flat ones there with like the airplane cockpit thing there in the middle and the fin going down the middle and the back with a big wing and the holes in the top of the front fenders. That's my favorite over the F1s too. I like these more. I don't know what they call them there. I think it's Porsche 963 something. Yeah, I love watching those races there. So yeah, I got 2 of those. So I have 2 Porsches and I don't know, about 7 monster trucks now. Yeah, along with the Buick, a Dodge Dart, and a 2017 Mustang GT with a Coyote, 6-speed. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Yeah, and an 85-inch screen TV and $3,000 worth of stereo, son. Better than you. Yeah, that's part of why I moved out of California. It's only bitching as it is. There are so many people I think they're, yeah, too cool for you. Too cool for you or me. Yeah, unless you have more than them, then they want to be your buddy. Yeah, or they'll be pissed at you because you got more than them. Yeah. I'm gonna play and have fun, man. Yeah. Yeah. One of my buddies, best buddies from my band life, he had a fucking Sprinter and land in down there in Mexico or Nicaragua, a surfer, yeah, and Bitcoin, yeah, and some other kind of companies, all kinds of money. But we had a fucking blast together, man. Yeah, I got together several different times for a few weeks, different places. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Oh, goody. Got it all the bamboo water, not just the ones I just planted, but all the bamboo that I planted has been watered yesterday and today, along with a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna get other trees back in here too, like more of the red buds, and then there's like that one more ornamental one there. Yeah, I want to get some pretty, trees too with blooms on them. There, some of those, holy fucking shit, look at that. Trees to have back in here too. Not a lot, because it'll be, yeah, mostly bamboo. But see all the opening, how open it is here? It was solid like that. All through here. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Little bit at a time, man. A little here and a little there. Ooh-wee. Oh, hey. Then there's these right out here. You guys, see, there's some more right up there too. Plastic. Yeah, they keep picking up my neighbor's trash because they don't know how to keep the lid down on their trash cans. They keep piling it up so the lid's open and there's too for the trash on top of it. And then they don't go pick their shit up. See my technique, using my leg to pull it. So I gotta, see if I can get a little bit more. I get a lot more. Yeah, I got some Rupa bamboo right there. And more Rupa red bamboo right over there. These big rocks here too. Another big one over there. Another big one lodged in between the trees there. These Rupa bamboo that I just put in here about a week ago, they got here in 4-inch pots, and they said to leave them there for a while and then move them into a 6-inch pot for a while. So I left them there longer than they needed to be. They're getting other bigger things in the ground. I so loved looking at them when I'd look out my kitchen door, back door there. I wanted to go ahead and get them in the ground. So now they are. And then I'm going to plant some roll-on bamboo, 2 or 3 of them in back in here too. There. So they only get 18 to 20 foot tall and incense, so they won't totally block the incense bamboo that's grown in back of them there, because the incense bamboo, I think it's 30 foot there, so it'll show up above the roll-on bamboo. You'll probably see through the roll-on bamboo some too. Okay, another roll-on right over here. Yeah, I just got 2 more on either side of that entry. And I'm going to say that's it, because I might spray both of those for a minute or 2. And 13. Do that while I get the hose. The bridges here. You hung up on something back there? It's quiet. You'll be able to see the stars more, at least for a while. For a few years till the bamboo gets in and maybe in the years ahead I'll get a telescope. It's been fun. That's one of the things I miss about Facebook and Instagram, because I was always watching all the space photography people with their scopes and cameras and everything, and everything I learned from them there too, about quasars and black holes and galaxies and planets and all the pictures. I miss that there because, they didn't like me posting about the truth on Facebook and Instagram. And suspended for life there. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I suggested to Trump on Truth Social. I said, hey, I know he created, when he created Truth Social, he created an acquisition company too, LLC. And I'm going, I wonder what he's going to do with that. So anyway, playing with that. So I said, hey, Trump, how about it if you acquired Facebook and changed the name to Space Booking instead of Facebook, Space Booking. And then I added a note, a comment, and said, we are soaring through space at 67,000 miles per hour, our planet Earth. Got some likes on that. So that'd be fun. I thought that was fun though, because the golden age and Elon and information about UFOs and Space Force that Trump created there. So space trucking, yeah, space booking. Oh boy. Okay, that's all the bamboo here, and I think I'll stand here and let some water flow on these two pine trees and get my ass inside and get some coffee going. The two big water tanks up the top of the hill, right through the trees. Okay. A day. Oh yeah, just a reminder, you're an infinite self-luminous being. Right now it's all-powerful and infinitely creative. You're a constant infinite burst of all-powerful, infinitely creative, luminous energy right fucking now. Yeah, RAMMM, so you get to know that that's what's fucking real about you there. Yeah, you'll get to know RAMMM, you'll get to know what's real about you and what's not real about you. Here's a horn semi going through town, or get out there and turn the water off. Ooh-wee. There we go. There we go. What must you be like that you're spontaneously, effortlessly self-luminous? Oh boy. To find out.